Have you ever had a shit and when you're wiping, it just won't wipe? No matter how many times you wipe your ass, it continues to just spread and spread. It's like cream cheese on a bagel, y'all. It's a shit cheese bagel, and that shit just isn't wiping. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the Flash. But finally, we're at the promised land because it's coming to an end. Let's talk about it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Once again, I am Robert Storms. As always, if you guys find me for the very first time, please do me a favor, smash that like and subscribe button. So The Flash will end in 2023 with its ninth and final season. With its ninth and final season, The Flash is coming to an end, bringing an end to the Arrowverse. Now, look, guys, I'm not going to get in here and start bashing The Flash. I have a lot of friends who like the series, still continues to like the series. My buddy Danny, who's a co-host on Storms Live over at Comic Chat, hey, he loves The Flash. He's stuck with it this entire time, and I'm not going to be the one to sit here and bash it because I know a lot of you guys probably still enjoy The Flash, and I'm glad people still enjoy The Flash. I did enjoy The Flash for the first 5 seasons, pretty much. I kind of gave up around the end of season 4, fell off for season 5, came back, tried to see what they were trying to do, wasn't for me, left completely. So The Flash just lost its appeal to me, but I know that there's a lot of you guys out there that still really enjoy this property, and I'm not here to make fun of it, to make jokes of it. Look, everything that has a beginning has an end. If The Matrix has taught us anything, it has taught us that. And of course, The Flash is coming to the end, bringing the end to the Arrowverse. And instead of sitting here and talking about what they did wrong, let's talk about what they did right. There was a time, for a short period of time, for about 2 to 3 years there, where the Arrowverse was like the coolest thing. You go to conventions and people are dressed up as these characters. They were doing these massive crossovers on TV, stuff that we never seen before. They were the MCU of television. And regardless of how you guys want to look at it now and say, oh yeah, man, it had wokeness and all this stuff, take all that aside of what you think. They were able to achieve something on the CW that a lot of properties haven't done. And for a long time there, people like me were like, hey, you need to get Greg Berlanti over to the DCEU, because if the shows have this much connective tissue and has done this well, bringing in Deathstroke and bringing in Reverse Flash and all Zavatar, all that stuff, right? Like they had Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, all in the same universe. They brought in Black Lightning, and everything was connected. And a lot of people were like, hey, you need Greg Berlanti over in the DCEU because your movies are a shamble, but yet they're pulling this off on TV. And so regardless of how we want to look at this and say, look, it fell apart, they started doing this, and this. Regardless of all that, they were still able to achieve something that a lot of people have never done before on television. And not only that, like I said, for 2 to 3 years there, it was like the hottest thing. Everybody was talking about Arrow, Flash. Those were the 2 flagship shows, Arrow and Flash. And then came Supergirl, then came Legends of Tomorrow, then came Black Lightning. And it brought a lot of appeal. And of course, they started, reaching out, doing Batwoman, and it didn't work out, but they did a lot of really awesome things. You go to convention, people dressed as Cisco, people dressed as Killer Frost, Arrow. Like, it was really cool. And Grant Gustin and Stephen Amell, say what you want about the shows, like Grant Gustin pulled off a great Flash. So much so, people are like, screw Ezra Miller, get Grant Gustin. Stephen Amell pulled off Green Arrow. And for a lot of people, that is their definitive Flash and definitive Arrow. So yeah, it's coming to an end, but it went 9 damn seasons, 9 damn seasons. And that's a huge accomplishment. And of course, just like anything, you knew it was going to end after a while. And like a lot of these properties, they do kind of fizzle out toward the end, much like The Walking Dead, right? I loved The Walking Dead when it first came out. And much like The Flash, around the 4th, 5th season is when I personally fizzled out, because I just got not overwhelmed, but I just kind of got bored of what they were doing. It felt like we were rinsing and repeating a lot of the same stuff, and I wasn't really enjoying where they were going with it. But a lot of people watching this video right now are still fans of The Flash, still continue to watch it to the day. And a lot of you guys are probably sad that it is in fact coming to an end, bringing an end to an era, actually. Bring an end to the Arrowverse era. And instead of being sad, instead of sitting here bashing it, I think we should celebrate it. I really do. As comic book fans, we should celebrate it. There's a reason why I'm wearing my Flash shirt and my Red Bulls hat, because we should celebrate the Flash, celebrate Arrow, celebrate what the Arrowverse did for the comic book genre and comic book fans. Like, I grew up in the 80s. I never thought I would see something like this on television, because when we did get properties on television, it was like that Birds of Prey show. You guys remember that? Be happy you don't. But yeah, I think we just need to sit back, chillax, and just celebrate what the Flash was able to do and how it was able to do something that we haven't seen before, and how it gave us all these really great characters that a lot of us are going to still today think that, like, 10 years from now, that is still our Flash. Just like a lot of us Smallville fans. It's been how many years since Smallville went off air, and we're still saying Michael Rosenbaum is the best and definitive Lex Luthor? The Flash in the Arrowverse did a lot of really good things, and we can sit here and talk about all the things that it did wrong, but instead of looking at the negative, let's celebrate the positives and what it did for us comic book geeks. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. What do you guys think about the Flash coming to an end after 9 seasons? Leave those comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.